Hello, guys. This is the final episode of our course on how to be the best in your academics and school. So basically, let's talk about the motivation of all the concepts we've introduced to you so far. So basically, this is a revision of everything. So basically, from the first episode, we talked about an introduction to this course. Then we ran down to second episode where we talk about the background, importance of background. So in the second episode, we talk about the fact that the background of your life matters a lot. So in this concept, we're talking about the fact that your background, that is how you were when you were small, when you were younger, when you were very young. How well did you do in your academics? So that will also matter in how well you are doing now. So because everyone has their own innate tendencies, so you need to study your innate tendencies before you begin to take any action on improving yourself and being the best. So then we also have episode 3 where I talked about the importance of consistency, why you need to practice, and we'll talk about the fact that it is easier said than done. So there are a lot of things that are easier said than done. So you need to guard against those things. You need to understand that you need to back every of your words with the corresponding action. So always know that you need work. Somebody once famously said, there was a famous quote I saw, and that was that if you think you need to work 10 hours, then work 20. So basically, I often apply it in many areas of my life. So there are cases where I think I need to put in an amount of work, but I'll just say, okay, if I need to do this amount of work, then realistically I will need to put in double that amount of work in order to achieve that thing. So this is something I usually apply most of the time, from time to time, in various areas of my life. So which is something that might be very, very dispensable and very useful to you if you are going to achieve these goals. So basically, let's talk about episode 4, the fourth episode, where I talk about self-improvement. And in this episode, we talk about a bunch of concepts, and these concepts were ones that I took and consulted subsequent episode in this series. So in this fourth episode, we talk about how you can make use of comments, like how you can use the concept of having a kind of reflection on what you have done on your content, how you write your notes, and how you kind of study. So you can use that it's kind of like a self-reflection. It's kind of like a negative, or rather, let's call it a positive feedback. So the more feedback you get, the more feedback you are likely to get. So, and then we'll talk about the different factors that can help you improve self-improvement, and they are tied to physical, mental, and emotional patterns that which you can improve in order to improve self-improvement. Then we also have the other episode which we talked about, like note taking. We also had focus and concentration. We also had memory techniques, and finally we have this episode which is basically the big picture of this course. So basically, in this final episode, here is my takeaway. So I have a takeaway on this course. So my reason for setting this course up was basically an invitation from one of a school friend who requested this course to be done. So, and my takeaway on this course is that this is a course that I decided to tailor to everybody's needs, not just one person's needs, because I realized that this is a situation that everybody has. I remember back in secondary school, I had a lot of friends who used to come to me and ask if there was any technique that they could use to improve their retention and memorization of concepts they were taught in class. So which is something that is actually a challenge for most students nowadays. So that's why I tailor this course to everybody's needs in order to help you guys improve your ability to learn and also retain information. And in my opinion, the most important part of this course was the 8th episode where I talked about the memory techniques, and it was the longest episode where I talked about a lot of techniques like association, visualization, elaboration, concentration, recitation, intention, framing, feedback, organization of your work, time on task, and ongoing review. So these are kind of rich points, and I also put in a link in the description of the video for you to access the resources outside the course, so you can also gain a lot from this course. And finally, we've come to the end of this course, and I would like to say that there's nothing you can achieve by just watching YouTube videos and not putting in the required amount of action. So everything you've learned in this course, you can always put it to practice and you would see the required benefits. So don't just sit down and expect you to see the result by just listening to this video. You will not get such results. So put in your work, and you can also reach out to me because my WhatsApp number is in the description of this video. So for more content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.